This comic sucks. Hello YouTube, it's Englentine here. Now if you have not read this book and you want to, turn the sound down, read through, and then come back and watch the video again with the review. However, you just want the review, let it play through, everything will be cool. Now originally I was planning on doing this page by page instead of panel by panel, but it was so horrible bad. I couldn't just talk about a page. I had to break it down at certain instances. Now here's a funny thing though. This cover right here is actually pretty damn good. I like it. It's got good colors to it. Nice art. I like the way it was set up. However, of course, I want the two characters behind her to be the stars of the show and not America herself. I have never read America in anything but this, so for me the character is almost ruined by these two issues alone. And people have said that she's actually decent in the other books. I don't know yet, but I guess we'll have to find out someday. And just to give a heads up about this review, those words are as good as it's going to get, and it will not get that good again. Viva America! That's right, it's me, America Chavez, exile of the Utopian Parallel and a student at Sotomayor RU, and I am not new. I'm Teen Brigade, Young Avengers, and the Ultimate Certified. You don't need to see ID, I've got my own solo series now. So she's an exile, not a refugee. That means she was kicked out? For what? If anybody knows, because I don't want to search down her history, let me know in the comments below why she was kicked out of the Utopian Parallel. Okay, continuing, we have a little update of what happened in the last issue. And basically, yeah, it's going through. Okay, she beat a couple of people, got some recognition from the people on the planet, broke up with her girlfriend, and next. And just to remind you who did this, we have Gabby Rivera again as writer, Joe Quiones and Ming Doyle for the artist. Joe Rivera, not related, we found that out, and Ming Doyle as inkers. There's a lot of people working on a book that sucks this bad. It's amazing it took all these people to make such a bad book. And just as a reminder, she ended up in World War II where she punched Hitler, and I guess that's where we pick up with the story. Or we start on the planet Maltixa where they have a statue of America but not of the other members of the Ultimates that were helping her that day. And we join two of the people that she saved, and they are watching beams of hers. I'm not exactly sure what goes on here. Let's see. Zoo, is it cool that we're unlocking America's beams like she said to find her and stuff? And I just want to know everything about her. That's not weird, right? Totally weird, but your weird is my kind of weird. Now, what's going on here? If she knew she was coming over to watch America's Beams, why is she asking if it's weird? And if America gave her this, I guess it's kind of like a YouTube of some sorts, to watch, then why would it be weird? And if they both were into the same thing, I just don't understand the dialogue, or the point of the dialogue in this. Okay, here's a point for the book. I guess I am going to say some good words about it. This shows that her fans are trying to emulate her, much like teenagers would do, I guess. And yeah, I like that. We got some character to these characters, characterization to these characters, who really were just throwaway from the last issue. The Beams profile thing is just a waste of space. It's there because I guess they need something to go there. You will meet people who will change the course of your life forever. Learn when to hold on to yourself and when to fly directly into the storm. Yes, always hold on to yourself. I don't know what Gabby is trying to say to kids here, but even if you look up to somebody, always remain true to the person that you are. There is no or just turn yourself into them. Always be yourself, but that doesn't mean you can't like somebody. So we go back to World War II where America just punched Hitler, and he's being carried away by a couple of soldiers, and we're led to believe that Captain America can't catch up to him, and America, after being so proud of punching Hitler, doesn't decide to actually go stop him, capture him, and end everything right then and there. And no, I would not buy the whole she doesn't want to interfere thing, because otherwise she wouldn't have punched him in the first place. Oh, that was Hitler? This is World War II, and that was Captain America. This time travel is wild, but I gotta focus. I gotta get back home. Hello there. Mind telling me why you up and bungled a 6-month operation? Excuse you? Rude. We know America's been in situations where authority is supposed to be respected. What the hell? Who is that supposed to impress? What readers are supposed to be impressed by her saying that like that? Okay, starting at the beginning, when she first landed in Germany last issue, she was very nonplussed about the whole situation. She seemed to be very unimpressed with the powers of time travel and where she landed. And now she's all, oh, was that Captain America? What the heck? Young lady. Nope, America Chavez. I guess they deleted the scene where Peggy smacks the sass out of her. Alright, Chavez. You've got some explaining to do, not just to me, Commander Peggy Carter of the French Resistance, but to the people of the United States of America. Okay, that was a strange introduction. Listen, lady, I don't know what's up your beehive. She's not wearing a beehive. But I just saved everyone from Hitler, so, bye. I swear, it's as if Gabby Rivera watches Jerry Springer thinking, wow, those are good people. Let's make them superheroes. And then, of course, the panel finishes with basically America blowing her own horn again. If nobody else is going to do it, she has to, right? So color me surprised that she actually allows Peggy Carter to give her a dress down for doing nothing at all. She didn't even chase after Hitler. They were like 5 feet away. But still, there is at least one character in this book that isn't singing the praises of America Chavez, and good Lord, America Chavez sings her own praises enough in this story. This next little bit is interesting because you wouldn't think that a person like Gabby Rivera, based on what I've seen in the writings, would be against microaggressions and subconscious racism and such. And so this woman comes up, Commander Carter, shall we detain her for questioning? And America's first reaction is to say, try me, Becky. And assuming that she doesn't know her name, then we just have to assume that she calls all white women Becky. It would be the same as if Becky came up and said, excuse me, Agent Carter, would you like me to remove Maria from the battlefield? It would be what they would call a microaggression. I don't believe microaggressions exist one way or the other, so I don't give a crap. But it does seem to be, from the writings, something that Gabby Rivera would care about. But Peggy says, hey, don't worry, America's going to come with me and we're going to do some planning. And this is where Gabby Rivera gave up to Shakespeare so he could write a panel or two. Ooh, but Peggy, that's absurd. We don't even know if she's American, let alone have permission to clear her for access to such classified information. You know what? I allow you to know. Now take your team and find Captain America. Need a little Vivaporu for that burn? That was a burn? What the fuck is this? Who wants to stay with this character? Is she anybody that you would want to spend any kind of time with? Was that a burn? What the is seriously going on with Gabby Rivera thinking that this is a character that anybody wants to spend any time with? And what's worse is Peggy Carter is drawn to show that she may actually be laughing at the person she knows instead of the person who strangely showed up in the middle of a battlefield out of nowhere in a weird outfit. You coming, or do you have more one-liners to share? Those weren't one-liners. Look at you having jokes. Well, somebody has to, and neither one of those was a joke. 30 meters below the battlefield. We don't need to know that. This is never going to come into play again. Peggy, this room is official. Oh, strategy is key, America. All my moves are planned with multiple alternatives. Just because you're dang good at winging it doesn't mean you should. Did I just botch your whole entire spy plan thing? I'm beginning to think that this book is actually genius because it's putting the stupid comic relief in the lead. Oh, by the way, not to point out bad art, but America lost weight again. Mishaps and sabotage are always built in. A good plan always has room for the unexpected. Nothing much to say here except for I thought that the line, a good plan, the start, should actually be in the other panel, but that's just nitpicking. In battles, I'm ready too, Peggy. Like, I might throw one punch, but I'm always 3 ahead. But how is it that I've been expecting you and you had no idea we were meeting today? The word's out on you, America. We're all ready. You knew? This was an accident. I was doing a homework assignment and I landed here instead of finding an ancient revolutionary. How? Wait, who told you about me? Okay, at least this clears up why Peggy was so trusting in the beginning. Funny she didn't tell her people, though. First rule of being a spy: never give names and use shorthand. That's my process. You need something else. You need your own plan, America. I had a plan. It included my homework. This isn't fair. Tell me, who told? And what is that horrible noise? That'll be the Nazis. Tons of them. So this shows, she's a little bit of a whiner if she doesn't get her way, which I'm surprised not at all because of how much she expects people to praise her all the time. And then the Nazis come in. So while you're teaching me spy tips, the Nazis are surrounding us? I think your process needs some work, Peggy. America, your jokes are great, but give me the plan. You know you can see it. What's going to happen next? She's telling jokes? When did she tell a joke? Did I miss something? So anyway, she looks down and all we see is her head, her table, now there's a glowy thing. Is that what she's seeing? Is that what inspires her to do what she says next? It is very unclear what's going on in that panel. So with a determined look, America says, I got myself here, didn't I? Not Prodigy's machine, me, and I can get myself home. So Peggy replies, they told me you'd be amazing and hot dog. Look at you. Now go. What the fuck is this dialogue? Seriously. I mean, what evidence tells us that she got here by herself? But all of a sudden she looks at a table and a glowy thing and thinks, aha, I'm a time traveler. I want to know the thought process between A and C. What was B? Where was it? She stared at a table and a glowing thing and some Nazis and said, haha, I'm a time traveler. And then she punches the floor and boom, she disappears back to modern day. Meaning that entire World War II thing could be taken out because it has nothing to do with the rest of the story. As a matter of fact, there's not a page in this book or the first issue that you could not remove and lose absolutely nothing to the story. Oy. Mamas, I'm tired. Sick. America! I guess that's how she's saying. It's more like, America. I don't know what the exclamation is there. If it's that small, because usually if they're yelling, it's like, America! Really, boom. But this is pathetic. Sorry, there's street racers outside. I live in a neighborhood where everybody wants to be Dom from Fast and the Furious. And so she falls through the portal onto her bed and says, Universe, can I get a break? You've got me fighting Nazis and flunking ancient revolutionaries. Do I need a concussion too? I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Least I made it home, aka the van I bought for $50 after me and Lisa broke up because I was too scared to get a roommate. So that sentence right there actually makes it sound like Lisa broke up because she was too scared to get a roommate. But hey, at least now I know I can time travel without exploding into a million billion atoms. Who needs a girlfriend when you have abandonment issues and superpowers? And whoever's out there announcing me to the world and following my moves, just quit it, okay? Quit it, I'm done. And then she's looking down at her picture and crying. There is no way this dialogue would ever be said by a real person. And I know and I understand that there's something when you're punching dimensions and all that kind of stuff, which is a dumbass power anyway. But how about this as a reaction? Oh my god, holy crap, I just traveled through time. I met Captain America when he was young. Oh my gosh, I punched Hitler, can't believe it. Oh no, it's like she immediately falls. And the thoughts that she has are not on what just happened, but on the picture that we hadn't seen her look at in about a whole issue now. Okay, so we go to the protected classroom between dimensions, it says, classroom 22, and we find out that her teachers are helping, and it's part of a big plan for the teachers to help her. But it seems like Gabrielle is so interested in telling us what is happening, she doesn't really bother to tell us how or why. And I understand why can sometimes be a mystery. However, still, we don't get the how. We don't get exactly what's going on. So right here, you have her say, it's part of the plan, but you decided to give her a special boost, and that's not in the plan. And she used something, but it doesn't say how, to get her to go to Agent Carter. And then it says she did something, doesn't say how, that helped her bring America back to the present. And this is something that we thought, okay, well, she's punching through time and she's traveling through time. And this is going to come up later also. But the teachers are helping her. And we don't know how or why they're doing that. They just are. And that's a big problem of this series. It's so much, ooh, look at this and it's cool, rather than, this is how they're doing it. Okay, so let's see. The new person shows up. It's Sotomayor. That's actually kind of cool. Don't let concern get in the way of greater purpose. I know that's hard for you. America will always find her way home without you, without any of us. Okay, so she's basically saying cut the strings and grow up. But then why was she helping in the first place? What like I said, just doesn't ask the right questions. Okay, so we cut to the outside where we have a bunch of white people trying to take selfies. They're new to the school, obviously, and they're trying to take selfies with the glowing Sotomayor on top of the little arch here. Well, they might not be white, actually, because they are colored gray. I mean, what would be a gray representation in comic books? What is that? I have no idea. I've never seen a gray person before. Anywho, so America shows up last minute and says, what in the name of underage club hell is going on here? I love whatever she decides, oh wait, I'm going to be cool, and then it says something like no human on earth has ever said before. Great, haven't even had my cappuccino yet, and I already have to save overprivileged ding-dongs from themselves. Point of order, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is privilege? And I know what people like to say it is, but seriously, what is it? Are you telling me that someone who has the powers of America, who is the leader, as she says, of the Ultimates, who is a part of the Young Avengers, isn't privileged? Are we seriously going to bring in this racist shit here? Oh, fucking hell. Look, okay, let's cut the shit on this privilege thing. In America, the only privilege you have is of good decisions. You made good decisions which made you enough money to live well. Done. You might have the underprivilege of bad decisions, maybe some bad luck even. But there is no privilege that comes with a race, a sex, or anything else. It's all the decisions that you make to continue with your life. I'm done with that particular lecture. Leave comments below if you disagree, but you're wrong. Sorry for the rant, gang. Let's continue. If I catch y'all messing with Sonya again, it's the Chanceletta for both of you. Sorry if I butchered that. Isn't it Chanceletta? That's how they said it when I studied at the Intergalactic Isla. And it says here the Isla is International Spanish Language Academy, which means it's the Intergalactic International. Okay, so countries all over the universe, I guess. That's so... Guys, come on. Manny Diaz always lets us play with the Chanceletta. Okay, now that's saying Chancelettas again. Alrighty. And I understand, if I remember correctly, that's like punishment with a flip-flop or something like that. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what I got wrong there, especially the pronunciation. Now she says, I don't have the energy to respond to either of those statements, yet she gives a response. And it would be so easy just to say, well, this is the correct way of using it, now stop f***ing around, or stop messing around, or whatever. So the teacher comes out. America, are you sure you don't want to be an SU ambassador and lead campus tours today? Babysitting prep school kids is actually not on my to-do list, Professor Douglas, but thanks. Because, she can't actually be nice even to a teacher and just say, no thank you, I'll let it go. No, she's got to be all free. God dang it, this is a bad character. Bad goddamn... I don't swear this much. Watch my videos. I truly don't swear this much in videos. And to be honest, this took me 3 days filming when it really should have taken me less than one. I should have been able to do 2 or 3 videos with this one. But having to read it over again is just such a chore. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Okay, continuing. Sorry, guys. Caramba. Oh, Bart Simpson. Y'all are everywhere. Can we see your dorm or go to class with you? You Frisbee? My game is fire. Could you show a movie or two? Is that a typo, or is that a way gray people talk? I have no idea. Did you just reach out and try to be a friend of mine? What the heck is that all about? Can't you tell I'm a sassy lesbian that punches holes through time? You don't talk to me and try to make friends. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the dumbest characters to ever be put in a comic book with the dumbest name. Hey, clear out! Lilu Multipass Phi Bell... God, I can't even say that. Hey, clear out! Lilu Multipass Phi Theta Beta's coming through. Chavez, it's not worth it. Come on, let's get to the lecture hall. That girl genius with a T-Rex is speaking today. Now let's forget about last issue where we said that we're the welcome wagon for the school because we're going to ignore these gray people. We need to get our genius on. I mean, that part I'm just, paraphrasing. But yeah, weren't these guys the welcome wagon in the first one, and they are completely ignoring the prep kids? Just wrong. And before anybody gives me shit about the voice, look at them. You know all of them talk like that, and worse, for Christ's sake. Both, what do we got? 3 different cut. We got 2 blonde black girls, a pink hair, a blue hair, and the blue hair is wearing a Viewmaster on her face. My goodness gracious. This is sad, guys. Come on. Does number 23 play for the frickin' Harlem Globetrotters? What is going on with this group? It's the welcome wagon unless you're not like them, and then screw you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the dumbest lecture from a character said to be smart ever put in a comic book. At any given moment, millions of systems are at work, all around us. The blood pumping through our veins, the planets, the food chain, they're all super specific systems linked to one another. Some of these systems occur organically, as a greater part of the universe, like sunrises and sunsets, but others are just made up, like, why is the school day 8 hours long? And why is it that even though I'm the smartest person in the world, I can't vote? Well, the smartest person in the world would probably see that she is actually the exception to the rule. Also, and I would love to see this done, even though she is the smartest person in the world, she would still have the emotional range of a person her age. And that, of course, would say, be a great example as to why she shouldn't vote. But I think that would be a very good take on the character if they actually had done that. My parents loved me, but they wanted me to follow the rules, fit in, play nice, even when doing those things made me feel small. I learned that most rules and systems aren't designed to make me, Lunella Lafayette, great. They're made to keep me in line, to behave like the world wants me to, and that's just dumb. Seriously, it's like she's reading my whole entire mind right now. Told you she was dope. So, do we make our own systems? No, we dream beyond them. That's why I'm working with Professor Douglas on a new project. Now, I don't think I need to point out that when she showed her scene, she says, hey, systems are meant to put me down, that bullies aren't actually part of the system. However, she said it was. Now, when she says we don't make our own systems, we dream beyond them, is she's talking about the own systems that they're making, that they have to dream beyond systems that they would make? Or is she talking about dream beyond the systems that are already in place, which by the picture she means dream beyond the bullies? I mean, left or right, up or down, no matter what it would mean, basically what she had the smartest girl on the face of the planet say is, you must think outside the box, which is, fortune cookie wisdom. So we get the guy, he's trying to take a selfie. Okay, hold on. A selfie stick takes a picture of you, right? So what's going on here? Is he trying to take a picture of the dinosaur that he could zoom in on? Or is he trying to take a picture of himself from the dinosaur's perspective? This completely does not make sense at all. And of course they're giving, I know this little boy is not interrupting Lunella's talk. Girl, you know he is. I don't know if she would actually sound like that. She just looks like she would sound like that. Keep acting up and I'm gonna tie you to that dinosaur's behind, got it? Sorry, I'm just precocious. Who freaking says that? Does anybody ever describe themselves as precocious? As a matter of fact, outside of Mary Poppins, do people ever use that word anymore? Oy vey. So that's what y'all are calling it? Is that a gay joke? So that's what y'all are calling it now? Precocious? Is that okay? Miss Tolerance about the lesbians or making jokes about the gay guys? I guess the feud is real. What do you need in this moment to be the best you? And I'm not talking about superficial junk. I mean the deep down, exceptional, powerful, magical you. Whatever that is for you is what we'll be working on in this lecture. So I guess Miss Smartest Person in the World is going to stop lecturing them from a stage and go around personally and discuss what each one of them needs individually. We're going to partner up. It's easy to pick your BFF or the most popular kid, but we got to be better. Pick the person who challenges you. And of course, America picks her BFF who doesn't challenge her at all. I doubt Miss Lilu Multipass would even be able to pronounce the letters N or O. And so the lecture where Luna is going to be talking about everybody's individual needs ends, and they go back to discuss the project, and America immediately makes it about her. Let's try to find out how I can control my time travel. So her friend, who we learn studies biotech in between all of those dance rehearsals she must have to welcome anybody who's not preppy kids, asks the brilliant question, can anyone else in your family control that? Meaning, of course, time travel. Holy crap. I should not be surprised at how bad the dialogue can get in this book. And then, of course, she brings up the ancestors thing again. The lineage. Oh, you got to reach out to your ancestors. And when America pushes back on that, and she doesn't want to think about her family because, of course, they're dead, and she's away from her planet, yada yada, the whole 9 yards, it's brought up again. No, man, you won't consider it? Ancestral knowledge is like clutch, you know? Is clutch a thing? I mean, I'm 46. I understand I'm not with the cool crowd anymore, or at least not what they're calling cool. Is clutch actually a thing? Because that just seems, dumb. Not to be outdone by the stupidness, however, America replies, I don't have any ancestors, okay? Let's just drop it. Okay, even if your family dies, you have ancestors. People from the past. That's what they are, guys, okay? Not just the living ones. And since there can't be any character moments, even one as weak as the one that we've just seen, a garbage can is thrown through their window. And we discover all the preppies are now cyborgs. They're preppy cyborgs that were never mentioned. They're like, oh, party! Yeah, college! Dude, what a rager. And so America jumps down. Great, you went from baby bros to frankenjerks. I gotta say, this could be like The Room bad. You just sit there and just, like The Room, where you invite your friends over and you laugh at the fact that that kid was locked in a shack for like 5 years of his life. This comic has that kind of potential. I really want to see someone make a live action of this. So the fight ensues with America punching one across what looks like, I guess, the quad into a fountain. The other one picks up a light post and hits America hard enough to throw her back into a tree. Now, pay attention to that kind of strength. It comes into play in just a few moments. As we see the Lilu Multipass Dance Company jump down and start fighting those cyborgs, which happen to be the weakest. Now, they're strong enough to punch America. However, the leader of the Lilu Multipass Dance Company is punching one just as strong as Miss America did, or sorry, America Chavez. And what the heck is going on in the background? First of all, the one girl lost her afro and now she's got long hair. The other one with the long ponytail, what is happening there? What fight style is that? Are they actually dance fighting these cyborgs and winning? This has to be a spoof. What back-bending neck breaker is that girl in the green and the pink doing in the background? It's ridiculous. Is the one in the front hitting somebody with her freaking ponytail? No, she's headbutting. Okay, she's headbutting a cyborg. She's headbutting somebody who's got metal underneath the flesh. Just okay. Moving on. Now, I don't know if America called him or he called her. But it goes, Prodigy, what's going on? They're stealing the code for the simulation lab. I can't fight them off. Hurry. Hold on, we're coming. You good, Chandria? Without a doubt. Prodigy needs you. Go. Okay, so the cyborgs were sent to steal a code from a lab, and yet they took time to go watch Moon Girl's lecture. Why? So we get to the next panel, and we see that apparently by answering her phone, she's thrown the cheerleading gray girl cyborg. Prodigy, talk to me. Are you okay? America, they're tapping into the Sotomayor intergalactic server. I'm trying to block them, but... So basically, the same information from the last panel is in this panel. This is absolutely not necessary. Ay Dios mío, Selena, help us. What did you do, Chavez? I prayed to Selena. And oh my God, it worked. Went to church, prayed to Santa Selena, kill these cyborgs, stop the robots, clear the yard. I don't have to pay chorus line for that, I hope. Anyway, there you go. Not gay, guys. And this is the scene that proves that this book is a spoof. Cyborgs infiltrated our campus last night to steal the programming codes for our simulation lab. Defects in their design made it possible for Lunella and me to hack their settings and disarm them. Literally, why does anyone still use 12345 as a password? And there you go, folks. There is nothing to take serious here. Moon Girl, the Dewey X Mechana. So, they weren't real kids. Cyborgs. Chavez. They were cyborgs. Whatever. Thank the universe it's over. We killed it, though. What the freaking heck? What? You didn't do shit. Lunella, the Moon Girl did it. Oy. So it was a rough night. But we're here to celebrate your... Wait, what is that freaking light? It's a movie screen. You're the smartest... Just... Oh, alrighty. May I offer one line of dialogue that would make your smartest girl on the face of the planet seem not so stupid? How about... Wait, somebody's trying to project something. Or, it looks like somebody's sending a message. Or even, who's that? And she points to the screen. Just saying. Okay, continuing. Lisa, America. Lisa, baby, where are you? I don't know. I just want to go home. Please, Chavez. These kids are holding me hostage. America, you haven't responded to any of my beams. That's just not nice. You, what are you doing? I tried to live beam you too, but you've blocked that. So her fans are rising up and kidnapping her girlfriend because they want to get her attention. And, you know, what better way to get the attention of someone you care for than to threaten the loved ones? In better hands, we could possibly get the superhero version of Misery, but I doubt that's what's coming. Don't you want to be my friend? Let her go. Lisa was making you sad, so we're keeping her here till further notice. That's what BFFs are for. We are the Chavez Gorillas now. When you're ready to lead us, we'll set Lisa free. What was Lisa doing? Did anybody get a scene? Okay, no, there was that one scene where she was sad. So, there you go. She was mentioned. So, okay. But anyway, there you go. We'll set your loved one free if you agree to be our friend. I can't tell you how many times I've built friendships over the kidnapping of my children. When I catch you, you're going to regret every ounce of manic panic hair dye used for your new look. Gabby, you're not funny, okay? America has no jokes because you don't have jokes. And manic panic hair dye. This book sucks. Okay, guys, continuing. Moms, watch over Lisa and me because I just might lose it when I find those Chavez gorillas. Maybe lose it. They kidnapped your girlfriend, so you might get a little miffed over that. Oy, okay. Proving once again that Gabby takes inspiration from Jerry Springer, she leaves us with her final thought. Scrape knees for love. Tell hard truths for love. And definitely run heart first into the unknown for love. Try to have a plan, but if you don't, make sure you have people. You coming, me gent? Holy crap, kids. This was the hardest video I had to make. And it pushed everything. This was supposed to be out Thursday night. But I thought, you know what, this needs to have a little closer look, a panel by panel look to it. So I started. But then I realized that meant I have to read the book panel by panel again. And it was so difficult. It took me Thursday, Friday, yeah, it took me 3 days to finish. This is a horrible comic. It is amazingly bad. I don't think I could do this whole panel to panel thing for another issue. I really can't. But god damn, it's bad. It truly is horrible. Horrible bad. Cover's good. Motivations are unclear. Every character speaks the same way. There is no difference between any character in this book other than the robot gray people. It is just, the motivations are all over the place. Things happen that have nothing to do with anything, making nothing in the book carries any kind of weight. Everything is inconsequential. There is nothing to the story. We don't ever fear for her. There is nothing. There's nothing here. Even when she pines for her parents or she pines for her girlfriend, it's one panel. That's all. There is no character here. And if there's no character, there's definitely no story. It's just random things happening. I swear to God, America #2 is just as... it's... In one of the comments for the first issue review that I did, there was somebody who wrote that they tried to get into comics, but they wanted to be as good an artist as Todd McFarlane, as good a writer as Alan Moore, so they're really trying to hone their craft. And like a slap in the face, Marvel goes and produces this, the only comic book I have ever read that does not improve on 22 blank pages. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. If you like this book, please don't just click on like to the review. Let me know why you liked it. If you made it this far, tell me. I would love to know the people who have made it all 37 minutes of this video. That would be awesome. And whatever you do, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, please click like, share, subscribe to see more. Thank you very, very much for watching.